There is no way this ends well. I am very happy that the programming language that I wanted to do since I was a child, since I think I was 7, is a general purpose programming language, and it also happens to be one of the languages that is used in making Android applications. This is Android Studio, the recommended IDE for creating Android applications by Google, of course. You can use others, but yeah, this has everything you're going to need, and it's actually a lot of fun. Now, Java in here works the same way it would work in IntelliJ or VS Code, except that you have a lot more classes to work with. Um, because we have a lot of new packages. This is the onCreate method we had in the previous video. Unlike my non-functional imitation of it, anyways, this one is the real deal, and this is the front end section of this, and with my my front end skills are pants to say the least. But can you blame me for hating it? I mean, this isn't even Java. Although I have to say I do prefer this front end to Java's own, because here you actually get a stinking preview of what you're doing. It's absolutely amazing. Now, complaining doesn't really get us anywhere, so I'm gonna shut up, put my best foot forward, and attempt to design a working application that has a lot of my previous projects. So I have a lot of Java projects from my learning Java, and I'm gonna be trying to import those into an Android application, see how that goes. I'm gonna try to create some iteration of a UI in Android, and we're gonna get to the functionality bit. That's what I'm gonna focus on the most. I'm not gonna focus too much on this. So yeah, let's get started. You enjoy the music, I'll suffer through the front end. Alright, so we are done. We're officially done with what this will look like. Not really flashy, yes, I don't plan to make it flashy, but yeah, so this is what it looks like, and well, it's not the most functional things, because as soon as you um, rotate the device, these will just go to the corners. I just want to do this for showing you guys what you can do. Alright, so that's that done. We're going to need multiple different activities. So new activity, empty views. And I need to give it a name, so this one's going to be the first project. What's the first project? I want the first project to be, we could do the Fibonacci, because I actually do have a Fibonacci project, so I feel like that would work. Fibonacci activity, and source language Java, finish. This is created. We now have a second one, which obviously we also have to design this as well. Don't you love the front end? Anyways, now what I'm going to do here is actually create a method. The way that you switch between pages in Android Studio is we use something that we call intents. Intents are what allows you to switch pages. So here's an intent to go from this page to the other page. So imagine this, you're in your Gmail, right? You click on an email, it goes from the Gmail homepage into a specific email page. That going in between is called an intent. So open Fibonacci, and then we're going to have a view v. Now this isn't fairly new ground to me. I did do this. I did start doing this like 3-4 months ago. That's when I created my first ever Java, my first ever Android Studio project. I did make a fully functioning application. It's not flashy, I'm not going to show it, but yeah, it's there. So what we're going to do, we're going to declare new intent. So intent I is equal to new intent. And then here we need to actually pass in a couple of parameters, so I need to add in the context. So it's Fibonacci activity dot class, and then we're going to start the activity. I. So what this is it will take us to a new page. And now to use this, all we have to do is go back to our the name here, and then in the first button, we're going to actually have to assign an image to that. So the first button will take us to, rather we need to set an on click. I'm sure this actually, but it's deprecated. Okay, let's just open Fibonacci. So as you can see, this now works, and what we want to do is go back to the main activity. As you can see, we have now been used. So what this will do, whenever we click the first button, it should open up a new intent and take us to the second page. So we have to design what the first page is going to look like, because as of right now it's just blank, as you can see. So I need to work on that again. Please enjoy the music. Right, so we're pretty much done with the one. This one is a lot faster because of this. It's just 2 elements here. And what I did was I did this edit text, which is the equivalent of a JText field when we're using JDK, and this button, J button. These are very nice because, I mean, look at this. To actually have this hint here, all you have to do is just assign the hint attribute, and then you pass in a string. It's that easy. In Java, you will have to actually create a JText field, and then you would have to assign different formatting options to it to get this. It's a lot more complicated in general. This is so much nicer. Still doesn't change my perspective on front end, but it is pretty nice to have it easy every now and then. And now in here we're going to need a couple of things. So first off, we're going to need to actually have variables of the things that we just created. So edit text. We're just going to declare and I'm going to assign, and then we're going to need a button because we also created a button. So the button, we're going to call it button, and I think that's everything. So inside this onCreate method, we're going to actually declare these. So edit text is equal to find view by ID r.id dot edit text. That's the first one. And now all we need to do is actually get the value from it. So we need a string, because I'm sure it returns a string. So string so you get the string from you get the text from the string and attempt to convert it into a number. If they're numbers, it works out pretty well. If they're not, you get a number format exception, which we're going to have to avoid. So we'll need a try catch later. And what we need to do now is actually get the method that actually does everything of the Fibonacci. So to do that, I'm going to open up IntelliJ because that's where I saved everything. It's in my project folder. Alright, so we're in here. I just have to go and put it full. No, trials. Yeah, fine. Fibonacci. There we go. So yeah, here we are. This is the Fibonacci class. Oh wow. This is the method that does everything. So we're just gonna copy this over. And we need to declare this. We need to declare it. So long array Fibonacci cache. So let me explain a bit what this does. This is a base case. This is a recursive method because you see we return the Fibonacci. The Fibonacci is a Fibonacci. So this is a recursive call. And if we don't have a base case, it will throw a Stack Overflow error, not exception, but error. So to avoid that, we need to have a base case. Fibonacci, I probably make a video on this, how you need to remember my facts. But this, if I remember correctly, this is what makes this run fast, because Fibonacci is very slow in Java. So to speed it up, use this to actually save the number that you get, you save it so that you can reference it in the future, and that in turn makes it faster. It's called memoization, I think. Yeah, memoization. So yeah, Fibonacci here. Whenever we press the button, all we want to do is to actually run Fibonacci, but we also want to do something with Fibonacci. So I'm going to make a toast dot make text. So basically what a toast is it's that thing that, you know, whenever you click something, it brings a pop-up like successfully did this in your Android device. If you are an Android user, I don't know if iOS has it, probably has it, but that's what a toast is. So this, and then we need Fibonacci. So we're going to pass in Fibonacci of a number, and then the final bit will be the length. So it's going to be length long. There we go. Toast that length long. We have a problem. Cannot resolve method make text Fibonacci long. Oh yeah, Fibonacci does return a long. I thought it would like automatically do it to a string, but I guess that's not the case. So once again, we're gonna have to parse this to a string. Resolve. Oh wait. Dot show. I remember seeing this in the first time I created. The first time I did Android Studio, so this is pretty great. So we're gonna make that, and that's about it. But first, we need to head back to the Fibonacci here, and this button, we need to activate function. So we're going to on click. We want to create, and should, what's this? Has create signature. Oh, okay. So this is not supposed to be button, but view, because button is a view, so it automatically did casting. And yeah, this is everything that we need to actually run Fibonacci. Theoretically, we're gonna have to check that out, but first glance, this is what's supposed to work. I really don't know, but yeah, let's actually try to get that and see if we actually get an output. Alright, so I wasn't recording, but we did run into an error while running it, so we need to open the logcat for this here, and beginning of system, and yeah, here we are. What error we got is unable to show activity from launch, blah blah blah. Give me a second here. Got Fibonacci line number format exception for input string. That. Wait, does it like run it immediately after? That's not right. You need to just create. I think maybe we are kind of making the wrong move here, so I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna put this in there because I think it's trying to parse it immediately. I think that's where the issue is. So, and yeah, edit text, I get text, and then numbers will parse that. That's only when you click the button. I think it should work. Okay, so I did run it on my phone, and yeah, we have a problem. It blew up in my face because I found the log for it, and there we go. Legal state exception. That's our first. Yeah, I don't think I've even encountered this one before. Alright, so after studying this stack trace a bit more, I did come up with an idea. We're going to get rid of this because we don't currently need it. And actually, what we're going to do is just head to this on create method, and instead we're going to create a button dot set action listener. No, actually, maybe we can set action listener. What set? Or set on click listener. Sorry, I'm still in Java. And then here we can just have a lambda expression. And yeah, it'll be good grief. Good. That's gracious. So we can paste all this in here. And my days, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, so the program did explode again, but we did manage to get rid of the legal state exception with what we did here. So it's set on click listener, so it works. I typed in 55 and it said the length is equal to 1. Okay, so I have done something here. I have added this line here. So you remember in IntelliJ or any other IDE, Java, to actually get something to print to the terminal, what you do, this is a shortcut here. SOUT, yes it is. So remember how in Java you should have to do system.out.println to actually get to the terminal? Well, since you don't actually have the terminal here, you have logcat, you actually say log.d, you give it a tag, and then the message that you want. So this is exactly like system.out.println, but in Android Studio. So as you see, number I got 25, because that's the code, right? We made it sure that I actually did that. So it's supposed to give us the number that we get from this. So it got the 25. I told it got the 25. Why is the length 1? We number jeez. Number plus 1 is supposed to be 25 plus 1 is supposed to be 26. It's supposed to have an index of 26. I mean, it's supposed to have a length of 26. But then for some reason, the length is returning, number is giving 0 plus 1. I don't get it. What is going on? I don't understand. What the hell? What the hell is going on here? I don't know. Oh man, I don't understand. This is giving me so many issues. I hate indexes because of this fact. Oh my god, no, okay, I'm gonna try once more. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just tripping here. So no, actually I don't get it now. 25. So no, I should do 45. Like you promised. I am so done. I am so done. I am so. I get it. Like, I get it. All right. There's one value in here. Yes. But you don't understand. Bro, literally, it's the exact same code in here. Right? And plus 1, n plus 1. This gives a 93. This gives a 93. Wait. Oh, I see where I'm so dumb. This is the number of elements. This is the number of elements that are in the array. Oh my days, I am so dumb. Like this entire time. Ah, this is the definition of that meme. Like, why? And then you're like, oh, that's why. They're like programmers. It's bro. All right. So we time 20. We time 25. Let's actually go to the log here. So we time 25 and 22 rather, and then we press it and generate, and it actually generates the number. Are you mad? Are you mad, bro? Oh my days. Okay, so it's an honest mistake though. Okay, I was putting this in the curly braces instead of in the square brackets, and it took me going back to realize that I should have put it in the square bracket. Bro, it's been 30 minutes. It's been 30. Okay, so as you would see, I have got a long ways away from finding myself. Okay, I've got a long way to go before I'm Moshamedani or Bro Code, Coding with John, all the cool people who actually do with Java, my inspirations. Bro, it's the simple mistakes, bro. It's the tiniest errors that I cannot escape the index out of bounds exception. I just can't, no matter what I do. Anyways, I have one more example I would like to try. So yeah, thank you for that. The next one is gonna be purely very simple. All we have to do is create a brand new activity. That can be done from within here. So same thing we did. We just create a new activity, empty views activity, and yes, we're gonna call this one RNG. RNG. There we go. Toast text. This will be random dot next int from num to num, and yeah, that should be it. Call next int. Oh no, where's it supposed to? Wait, aren't we supposed to have next int be? Wait, what? Hold on, I thought it was supposed to origin and bound, or did I do that wrong? Hold on a second. Int. Wait, does this random only have one what? Yo, wait, am I tripping? Wait, hold on. What the heck? Okay, wait, hold on. Give me a second. Alright, so I'm in IntelliJ now. I'm gonna see if this actually is the case. Random. That's how you spell random, Andrew. Random is equal to new random Now random dot next int. Yes, yes, int bound, int origin, int bound. We go to here, and for some reason random is only bringing up what. Oh wait, no, dang it. Rather, it's here. Yes, next int. It's supposed to not just give us next int. We're supposed to have two in here. Why is there only one? Wait, is this the right random? Is this java.util.random? So this is the finished product, and I know it's not pretty, okay? This isn't an application intended on making it to the Play Store, so it doesn't have to be. This is just to visualize, okay? It works, okay? I am yet to give these two buttons function. Obviously, they don't do anything yet, but the top two actually do work, and I did make a few changes to them. First off, I had to add a decimal formatter, because that is the only way you get numbers separated by commas. The other ways to do it, of course, you could use. Let's not even go into that. Without that, you do get just a random string of numbers, which is really hard to tell what number it is without the commas. So what I've done, I've made sure that they appeared with separated commas. They're separated by commas. And yeah, Fibonacci, you type a number in here and it will give you the number that you type. So example 7, it gives you the 7th number in the Fibonacci sequence, and then you click generate. Now obviously, you click generate without typing anything, you will get a crash. It goes right to the previous page. Surprisingly enough, it's not a null pointer exception that's coming from this. So let me explain a bit on that. What happens for us to get anything here is we type a number. The number is in a string format, and then that number gets converted to a number using with the integer.parseInt, turning the number from a string to an integer, which can be used by Java in the system. Now, if you don't type anything here, then it's not a null string, it's an empty string. So an empty string is a string that's nothing, right? So you convert nothing to an integer, you get problems, you get a null number format exception. That's what's crashing it. Pretty cool stuff. So I'm just gonna type a number here. Let's not anger the application. So we want the 7th number in the Fibonacci sequence, 13. We want the 23rd. That's not 23rd, is it? 72nd number in the Fibonacci sequence. Oh dang, that's a massive number. Let's get the 12th number in the Fibonacci sequence, 144. And notice how it's instant. Like, you click the button, it gives you a result. That's thanks to memoization. It's making it give this faster. Without memoization, we would have been here for like, let's say 50. That 12 billion? Yeah, 12 billion would have taken like 2 minutes to get a value, to give us a value. It would have taken 2 minutes to get that value, and imagine 92 would take us maybe like 2 hours or so. Because it has to calculate each and every number, so it has to calculate from the first to the second, add the second to the third, the fourth, the third to the fourth, until it got to the 92nd number. So you can imagine that takes time. Thanks to memoization, this is instant, nearly instant anyways. And it's very, very cool. I also did ensure that you can only type 2 numbers here, because you type 93, you're going to get a negative value, and that's because this is out of the bounds for a long. Long is a 64-bit integer. 64-bit? Oh my days. Anyways, I don't know what I just said there, but it can only take so long before it's out of bounds. So the 93rd number is larger than Java can hold, so it just starts randomly assigning values. So which is why I say 92. It's pretty fun. I don't know why I made it so big, this text field, considering you can only type 2 numbers in here. Anyways, that's that.
The random number generator made more changes, and what I did here is, you see how we had the from and to? Well, we can't have a from. So I removed that, instead change it with limit. So this limit is the number you have to generate up to. So 560, for example, you'll get randomly generated numbers all the way to 560 from 0 to 560. Yeah. Now this is stored in integers, so if you max out the integer limit like that, you will get a crash, because an integer can only hold up to 2.1 billion. So numbers above that, you will get a crash. But I don't know why you would want to generate a number. Okay, I don't know. Maybe there's a reason why, but yeah, this is it. And since we don't have a next long, actually we do, but we don't have a limit when using the random.next long. So yeah, I had to have a limit on this, which is why I went with an integer instead. I still can't believe you cannot have a beginning, like start from to in Android Studio. You can do that in Java, no problemo, but in Android Studio specifically, you cannot. But this is a very, very fun application. Now I want to go back to the previous screen, and as I said before, you leave this empty, you get a number format exception. So this is a very fully functioning application too. I mean, yeah, I would say so. You can go that. These ones don't do anything yet, but they are pretty cool. This is a very fun project for me. I really do hope that you enjoy it. I mean, if you made it this far, then you definitely did enjoy it, surely. And you have to leave a subscribe, because I plan to do more of these, maybe. I don't know, but I will do more of these in the future. So please consider subscribing. Leave a like if you liked. It just makes sense. If you like the video, you like the video. And yeah, comment below what you thought. I'll probably see you in the next one.